Mama me mama kwaba na memfa ombra mega TV and platform we eso na ye ma ye hu na yakọ ene na ye maame former first lady no ena ye the first lady of our fourth republic obeye the first lady. In fact ene na okufi ye maame ye Kunadu Ajiman Rollins yakopon emfa ne kofi jojo na Ghana fo ina ma yehu na yakọ abusuafo. Asensu Boakye a member of parliament Edema Bantama constituency in the Ashanti region. Na wakan sembia e conforme de Gabi Asarochi da kon okandifa MPP MPC in the Ashanti region recently as Ombekaya was say MPP Ashanti region MPC no omompe mpuntu na omo ye omadwin se enkomo be yi kwan omo be develop Ashanti mamu omo se omo de beji sika chubu ato omo butom. Asensu Boakye nsema waka watwele tedi akoma join the money mama se Kumasi to Accra road na oyi no anase kwan na opeso oyi ediba Kumasi no onjai abusua serious yentie na nadwanto a react na wa drop full details the reasons why Asensu Boakye etimi yesa yentie nseni bi mesro so be like na wa share na foforo enye bi ahwe
so bigombe kan se nya nokre mo ankasa honorable chairman Sabunsu e ka se mo ankasa mo adwe kra ne ni wo sa mo de na nka mo pa akwan papa no mo pede papa no baga bi se mo de na mo bu akwan papa tugu. Would this confirm the Gabi kan no ana? Is a big question. And if it's so, I'll be much disappointed in Honorable Francis Asensu Boakye. Nana Kwadwo Jantua, Doctor Atrase. Doc, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Bibi aboko dia.
Yeah.
If you boko nso.
Boko pa.
Said the ayi. Ebrene din kakra but I believe say what in your course today. And then near a walk around na. I don't know whether you have a bite on it and other matters be na yet me moving on.
Well, a quick one on this one. Rebecca Sanon so Yamani fair hearing.
Sure. And
Sana Ebia Itimia Jaji. We are the free Atofos in Roba.
We're reading letter no parliament. I will forward it to speaker. And the parliament is a house of record. And minority is why the kind of make similar pronouncement.
I think say
right.
The minority and yet bad. What's Ebiomo missing is untimi nkasi enjoy expressway no. Because expressway no edani baby. If can say outlier, edani baby. But I think the minority Rebecca say, okay, anka odi sa sika no, we de be ekunipa no. Odi ase, because expressway no, yeah, nyani because ebia imprimpri. If we say so be hwa yesusa no ne o baby refi doti na mka doti
fan
na ekwan ne nye nti o ma no masuo mu dan nyina no mu nkotena ho ma no ma to asase immediately a o mu eye ekwan na no e na straight obia ye na adwen se o kwa hye ni project ase one day make no
right
and no na adwen so hye ni project ase it sometimes ekwan nya baby pe ema industry koho ema enyoma pako ema nipa nso tena ho ema oman ni mu nso bie if we say ebeduru baby no te say abrochiri obetimi free abrochiri otimi drive from maybe Accra to Kumasi be 2 hours no the baba ye adwuma obi a na wo sa akọ
na time no kra so hia
inti expressway ni eya de papa I think said the missing point in here the na but to say
it's unnecessary.
Ebia na opeso I think say ebia na Asensu Boakye peso o kire say we no here for now say opportunity cost. It is all your opportunity cost in economics. About yourself focus on the important things. What you say na edidi so. Enti letter now the buy no ebia so I can't wait for necessary no person or say let's focus on the ekunipano now we see kana wash expressways nase but you can do both
the same ekunipa solutions the expressway is not coming to do anything different but the timelines maybe concern was the timelines.
You see expressway issue no and 1 year
they say it's 3 years
it is say 2 months in poa 2 months no this just say ochina make us say nipa bewu ochina I make us say accident be see one crime kwan so ama nipa ewu ama about social media so me aka
right in she riot
because statistics number say any kwan so a prophet to know say ochina nipa bewu ewo saa kwan no so because a kwan nye nti aban ewo se ohwe saa de no menti say aban so aka say onye saa de no I think say one thing ewo say clear say aban me hu say a kwan no oye expressway no obeja we ato ana and na be ma discussing so no emu aye do because na meti ato forcing no man ti say o ma clear case say expressway ni de ye maybe 3 years asem nemum akra kuma se kwan nso no say ni say de ato wa ye eno de mention de nya ato forcing na wo kasa de no enti I will give them the benefit of the doubt and me person me go hard on Asensu Boakye because say anya fair hearing na ebia na enye sa na no paatre nti yetie ni say ebia because aba a project it said they also on pay expressway I don't think say minority no kasa expressway ni nye. That's not the position of minority. Position of minority no any say ye akra kumasi na ekunipa no now we are watching the expressway no nti we say aban boa ye mienu say expressway ni ye ena de ekuye no nso ye
banana the issue is the timelines no for 8 years these are the questions people are raising for 8 years munim say ekumnipa you were in government for 8 years mo ntimi amfa mu 2 years or 3 years say yetimi di complete ya and complete the Accra to Kumasi road na ekumnipa no ba ku ikure wo fankoi enokura be ya asem of which na no kai se mampani ko na nsin ya akɔhwɛ contract no hu nsensem ne ade a you couldn't complete it entisenka ye de bia 1 year 2 years na ye ade ye quick ya I think that another Kwakufuado and the minority no more akoma pass and come in ntem so. And if 8 years they couldn't do it, it tells you say it will need more years. And if more years than the expressway there, then I will choose the expressway.
What I am saying is that
that's the best question to
Debbie, okay. Perhaps they are okay to say that. But let me be a bit technical here.
Right.
Expressway no. And 1 year now be cash a use. Project no a 3-year project and sana wait me I say who use enti uchusu a long-term project as compared to an immediate project. I'll go by what minority is saying, meaning that let's fix the one that is killing us whilst you look at the expressway, because this is a technical thing and they say expressway no and your project you see a no next month and your project ye be 3 years and sana I am motorable.
So how long would the old one or sometimes that's be my question. Good. Because almost now was started and for 8 years.
No, you see what I'm saying is that I understand the frustrations almost now 8 years but you would the entire no so you two abetia woman because we're expecting them to fix it. They didn't.
Okay.
And Ghana for and say 8 years no MPP for and into one may I am fancho.
But talking about it as an aspect of the construction money, this express route is going to reduce the distance by 50 kilometers.
That is after 3 years.
That's for the duration. 3 years, 5 years near the end. The reason why that argument I brought it up and say until somebody is able to convince me, say Accra to Kumasi road no, you bet me the 2 months old one no, as compared to 3 years the express road no, and sana majia to say beje dada no, ADC
Okay,
but if the timelines are almost the same as the expressway there, that studies has not been done.
No, let me help you.
Okay.
Two things here. Accra Kumasi kwan. Ebi wo ho a wonam kwan ne so a. Ekwan no baby etutu. Potholes ewo so.
And no your maintenance.
That is what we are saying. So there are places in Accra. Enya Accra ho ni nyina na enyo. Ye wo baby wo ho a ekwan ne ye. Baby ekoso accident no. They have done that so free Accra Cape Costa. Ufri Accra Cape Costa. Ye wo baby wo ho o ma ye bumping bebre. Do you know why? Ekwan ne ye but they realize it says speed in internet kunipa. Enti o ma ye bumping ya wa Accra no o driver be frustrated. Enti Accra Kumasi kwan no. Engineers wo baby o munim say I had the accident taisi. Gentina accident taisi. Let me tell you. Do you know say accident taisi wo ekwan a eda so pa chen ekwan a enna so.
Ekwan eda so pa chen ekwan enna so.
Ai in Ghana ekwan a eda so no ekoso more accident than enti only national road safety for ne kasa. Sometimes omo prefer sa kwan na ya na aye bre no because man realize say driver ni a wo hu kwan a etene no because ye ntan hu sa ekwan no dodo na nse dan nim highway driving. So which trotro na experience is different from highway omo drive VIP no. But wuti so which VIP and omo ko enkran kwan so no and to say the which trotro any taxi within your locality.
Right.
So ankrofo no so omunya highway a na adwene say mamintia so. Uni sa experience na go and check H1N1. The man miniaba and Mama Brown unya accident no. Look at how the drivers because you were quite be why you can san katrotro kra faso.
Right.
There was special car e faso. So what I'm saying is that technically expressway no one fantastic project, I agree. And what CAA. But one minority is saying say sa the other concrete your baby or why a quite say do that well and manage that. So won't mean by mumpoa sa ba ko ba no monitor where baby to say joaso accident taisi pa sa kono go joaso kwan so adentina accident nisi. Is it the curve? Is it the road? Is it what? That place is no. You fix it.
But those maintenance work in the it's something that is regular, but just that
it is not regular.
Some institutions are not working. Your highways authority and those things
are not regular.
Say, sir, a one baby to two
those are the things, minority no eka.
But who shed your example here? It is not just about filling potholes. Because when they talk about that of construction, the other areas they are mentioning, so much started creating me about 100 kilometers. Yeah. It was a completely wave of the tar, the coal tar, and reconstructing the road. And so when we need to and yes, I be a failing near 1 month, 2 months as
you. A buy and stop pay bypass no. Konongo bypass na busiafo no omuda so you aban jai still na no construction e na na kufa do shase aban we ba onjaye
right
until the argument say aban we jai no onjaye oye
okay
na mum so obehwa ye wo baby pote a etanya accident those places na ne ka say aban focus na onye whilst doing the expressway. Enti aban metimi aka say ebia medisika ne ye expressway say we expect say bia konongo kwan na ye 2 no mensan kodwi ba bia because already me ye konongo bypass already me ye other bypasses eno nso be ma Accra Kumasi akwantuo no aye simple
right.
What people need to understand and they say structurally what people need to understand and say expressway no a good thing, but a long-term project. As we speak, by the time I be 3 years, no, na likely say Ghana for do na wo enkran ne Kumasi kwan so. What do you do as a government in the interim? Any akase say wo na menkran kwan so edu baabi a tisa wo fa baabi a passengers ne fa no. Because a kwan tutu. What do you do as a government? Fix those things. Say the be ya car no betimi afa baabi a obetimi afa yi. But what you say?
Yeah.
Until a bank can do both, which is the expressway and then that of Kumasi Babia accident in it. Until Asensu Boakye some now okay, I am not saying say I'm not defending him, but I don't think knowing Asensu Boakye Obeka say menye, but I think say he was looking at the opportunity cost of fixing the Ekuyeno. Once you focus on the other things, if you have the money. And the question and Nami Busani say, Abai should rather come and tell us say, Abai should rather come and tell us say, this is the strategy for Accra Kumasi Road ne wohona debie kunipano. Ah miguso ye expressway no. We na me pese me yes de be accident no sote. Te say de ochina me say ebi ba besi. Because eto de bia car no bo ho entem eto de bia we ba na we share we and it is something that we need to talk about. That I think so we need to give Asensu Boakye the benefit of the doubt. It is not a opinion wise first, whatever Entiana. Let's listen to the intention first before we decide. They say you go, because I support minority position and say Accra Kumasi kwan no, fix it first, then oh yeah, expressway is why yeah.
So Nana, your word is seemingly different from the opinion na omo pese omo project no. And that is because why yours is maintenance. I mean places are assessing,
including bypasses.
But there's examples no mana is a complete say construction.
Because there are bypasses was yeah. So one expressway na yemfa say Jomahama amba no kaso be expressway na ebia MPP for ne to aso a ankomo be yes bypasses na ma Kumasi Accra no kilometers no so eswate in terms of traveling hours no it is bypasses no so emu abie ebi obi hu ye. Please get the video for me. Sir Konongo bypass no, let people know how big so papa so be kaya last year ho baby o last 2 years omo sha ase no ye wo residents we no wo Konongo no mo ka say aban compensate you mo because no mu koko nyina no aban etwagu mo ye demonstration it is our kwan so pa. And let me state this one thing eba kwan a mebo Nana Akufo-Addo aba so say Nana Akufo-Addo kwan bia wo ye na adwen say oye no emu bie and that is a fact. Say Nana Akufo-Addo nya sika say oye a ekwan a Nana Akufo-Addo na oso obeye no na emu bie chen ekwan a ye nim ni nyina opa ye wadwen say o fa Konongo ye kan say ye kan say Santasi to Anya Kwanta say aban Nana Akufo-Addo aban nya sika at that time ekwan no emu be bie pa ye because wagi sika na eni ho na ama problem aba say wo kɔ bosomtwe kwan so a ekwan no wa bie mu pa say wo kɔ afidiase kwan so a ekwan no wa bie mu. It's one thing na Nana Akufo-Addo eye say ekwan bia wo ye na adwen so obeye no oma omu bie mu chain the normal ekwan ebi okra cars 4 ebetimi atu abom. You get the point?
Yeah.
And erroneous for NDC for so mobile say a quite minority for Kano Sabi Nyansanim and Yano Cressa a quite ND MPP for minority ne can say a quite be one and Akufo-Addo Shasi Mumianya Saquino Nayen then you focus on the expressway. But me say a boy persuade expressway and me so me pa onye expressway no nemom omeyan hu se de aban dada ne hyase ene ba bia tutu no so oye ne den se de be ya enye so be wie 3 years ne awuwu. That is the simple point. And it shouldn't be ambiguous.
Okay,
that is a simple point.
I was trying to find the costs of the expressway and then the amount na minister for roads Agboja Actually, say if they are supposed to even work on the old one now, it will cost about 1.7 billion.
It doesn't matter, say 2 billion. No. What I'm saying is,
if they are supposed to construct, mean can maintain.
And I'm say it doesn't matter.
Right.
A Ghana phone you be use. Say what's a pesika near the ya yemfanye. Ghana you sika. You bet me and sika. Edia ye. What you say?
Say what to akoko 100 cedis. Na worry. Na yedibia
Jeff munya video nana odimumwane video na omuye expressway no na can say bypass kono go bypass
oni abusuafo be chenam ana obenu wanam mabusuare na ye ma akokɔ ne aponche na wo akokɔ ne 100 cedis na wo hwa aponche no even around 200 cedis ka beton number
it is you see, I'm talking about engineering, I'm not talking about opinions.
We are looking at.
See, we have to educate people. This is
positive.
This is purely engineering work. Right. See, you reduce engineering work to normal MPP NDC. Obi shedante the can say.
No, but the issue.
What I am saying is that Lemon Profonia Claire say this is pure engineering work. A project work. Project work, you know. Me say Nana Kufuado eshe. Road ni biasia na ni nyina boama accident no so ate se minority car omudika se yenwie eno but say aban so you committed with the expressway no problem because me expressway ne ba me support it because eno so be boy but I am saying that the time for the completion of expressway no longer than the completion of already construction na ekoso ewo Kumase Accra kwan so enti abai must ensure say onja enungu ho because bypass no ye di ka bo ho ka wi
right
ye gu so ye
right
enti abai must asika no I don't know whether they have it.
Is it this one?
No, no more clear.
We
yes,
a bit of it.
A bit of it. I want to. So this is it's Obiamra Facebook no me share them.
Yeah, what the other side?
Ti would be share how big it is.
Eti ebusuan ba
where you bypass
left side baby omo nase.
Konongo bypass. Once a kwan so.
Yeah.
And it's the same expressway na bia. Because the bypass no emu so wo share the way mu si gina ho a cars bebre betimi akọ. Enti mayam for minority ni nyase wa Asensu Boakye akawe me asemo ba I want to look at it from the factual point.
Yeah, we
what's the minority Asensu Boakye kano mayen kase sebe onim de woka me fo ne so me safo ajo mahama expressway ni so but I am saying ni say ade we ye ka ho asem ye bypass no say aban di sika ni sema na ye wia eno nso timiti ye cost no so enti there abai and what does the law say? Constitution, you know. Directive principle of state policy. Constitution is clear, and let me attempt to quote it quickly. Constitution said the bayan call for anything you may be asking, so that we don't speak it out of emotions. Asensu Boakye dia oka you know. There's nothing wrong with that, except say ebia oka say we need a wasteful. I don't think expressway need wasteful.
That's what he said.
Maybe I think maybe me and Kamekan say in terms of opportunity cost no. I would prefer say ube focus on completing sa bypasses na Kufuado abashasi no. Na uria you do the expressway. Mame
read the way ma. Na ebia obi to me enya bibi efri mu a which amount for opinion almost so share and Jeff, I've sent something to you from the Minister for Roads and Highways. Nana, I'll say we came in to complete Jeff the amount. We came in to complete the Accra Kumase Highway project and found out that we had to pay an additional $1.7 billion, which wasn't budgeted for.
You see, this is where I have a problem.
Okay.
This is where I have a problem with government.
So it
doesn't matter. That is why you are being TAT.
Okay.
Oh yeah, abai. Oh yeah, abai.
In Shirai FM.
Maminkai article. Meba Maminkai. We political objectives. I think, yes, political objectives, directive principle of state policy.
Right.
And then when you Article 36, Clause 7, or say, as far as practicable, a government shall continue and execute projects and programs commenced by the previous government. Article 36, Clause 7. As far as practicable, a government shall continue and execute projects and programs commenced by the previous government. So, oba to sika, ebe to ka. Sa project where ye papa na na kufa do sha ase no. Ye besa akwa ba na ba be te se de sewua ni na sefo no. Yebra na kufa do ja ye so obey agenda 111. We don't learn as politicians and as a country. Because expressway now I can tell you say even 3 years no more can wie. I am an engineer. I majored in civil works.
So we hold them accountable.
You understand? But I'm saying that as far as practicable, government now make us say NDC Abine cannot complete the expressway within 4 years no more cannot.
Okay.
Because we are project, there are unforeseen contingencies. A lot of things happen along the way. And until we are project my FBB CPM critical path method. Critical path method no activities are say one year it may affect the project's timeline.
Right.
It's a critical path method is what do we need to do? Do we have the resources? Sika wo ho. And now say abanjeje kakra no de ababe shim. Abai kaso wa budget ya, wa budget chese sika ni ho. Ye budget ya no chese sika wo ho. Abai say me di we na beye. Abai meka chese expressway sika da ho bam a ye de ye. Say abai timi meka sa de no say my budget ya because abai budget is a hospital.
Right.
Abai budget a ferry hospital.
Okay.
Abai budget agenda 111. Nothing happened.
Right.
And to what I am saying, which I support the minority in say, in as much as I'm into building and I support the expressway, say ebeboyeno.
Right.
Government previously as should be biase constitution in say, and they know we are you bad.
Right.
So what do? Find ways, find money, and do it.
Okay.
Once you do that, and no be boa ama discussions na ye. Na you can say Asensu Boakye or a traitor. No, technically no. I support what Asensu Boakye can, except say you can say expressway ni wait for say no kind na. I don't think say expressway ni wait for. I think say Yera Jomahama expressway no. E be boa Ghana. Nemum me say. Accra Kumasi road ni kuye. Find a way abetimi limit accident no. Na dear omusa ase ni yenwie.
Okay.
Yenwie no so a obetimi aye expressway. That's my point.
Thank you very much, Nana Kojoja Antwa. I think Sena Nenga Kamema wa boss on the Islamic release.
No. Just give me 1 minute. Let me do this.
Yeah.
Menya intel.
Okay.
Say yenuanom police for no MTT the phone bi say oma fa me ho adwene
oma fa wo ho adwene
na menya sa intel no and yesterday na me ne national security ne kofo bi yedi nkomo kofo nti asese ye ntena ha kwa na bibia ye bia no is for the interest of Ghana.
Yeah, sure.
Ghana for amutie ye me boni ni se me ka kire MTT di fo na omugigi sika ni se omunjai nti se omudi me ho nkomo ani enye police fo nyina na ye corrupt enye police fo nyina na pede MTT fo ni bi nom eye.
Okay.
In fact enye MTT fo ni nyina MTT di fo na omugigi sika eje bribe ejiji enkrofo sika no ene ye say oh yes sir nyankopon nhyiraw yesi batisi yesi omo se metuo obo mu dia
yes sir kra wo kronfo
and me say na ye ka nsɛmtrofo nyina age bribe na nsɛmtrofo mo ge bribe no omo bewu a na me menje bribe Fabe na me found. And why should you be worried when I'm saying say a nipa moja taxi drivers no or van drivers amujiji o musika no e nipa moja na e no me ma wo e sa ube wuntem ana say Bible say adan man kan Bible asema ncho say Nyankopon pe sisie enti wo sisi pana o life be ye basa enti yenu police fo a montia se enti yese mo bo me hopo no national security fo update me ya we enye security fo nyina na enye MTT the phone be good police anima ase na say eyem say sa na menja ya minjai ebi kra fra me parents me ma me nom say minjai enti say me say police ni a wo je bribe police ni a wo ojeje sa sika nketinketin free driver so no eye no me ma wo na oye sa na nyame nhira wo life be ye basa wan hwe abewu ntem enye biabo eye Nyankopon asem enti say wo mpa jai because you kan ye wo so nyai enti problem be ni abusia enti mo amo dwene me ho no ye nyina na eboa anka we kra de nka me expect say MTD for no kra be support me na o matimi aboa ma abone for no na me kan we ya mo say mu discuss
na when you take it like
no because right now
I don't like it
no
listen,
because me na me ho am
enye wona ade aba afro barometer CGD fo aye nhwehwemu ada research aba e kire say police institution is most corrupt enye wona wo kan
well for me
and they talk about taking bribes even Musa Dakwa and so cry a previous research be about it and all that and institutions be bria researcher e been police for moje bribe be some microphone say did you willingly give it a bit let's say as a for so no because why won't mean obi wa say be wasting time if you listen to the reasons why they pay the bribe to the police officers
no problem
because the way they
me catch minia no police for ni say nana jantwa ensura de me catch nyoma mienu pe na be me obebumi ana abekumi nyoma mienu
omuntimi nku
nyoma mienu
de no mbe
but munchie say ye be ma oman na yeyi enye wo selfish interest in tea ye man for to the be not unnecessary traffic because police check it there na see BBNC ye go so ye 100 surveyors ne surveillance no e wo ba bia enti so ye police ni a de wo ye bia no mimi humi woni pa 100 a mati o magu unhu o mun so da de see including mo am police for MTT for muntie mo am police for no o mu ka ye cartel no ho
my information right thank you very much Dr. Samuel Kojo-Jantua and ebusia enchebe mu abam na nso wa kire wa dwene kakra e won semi ho na kai say Absa Bank your story matter stopped yesterday abroad consult ye de okwa manoni akosi
Honorable Collins Dauda asutifin emrahye bedwani in the Afu region na ono nso de nsembi aba monten so oni obi edidi nkomo efa ensembi eho Meso so binya adaji na waji mre. Ni akwakutie ensema Honorable Collins Dauda, Member of Parliament, Edema Asutifi North constituency on the ticket of NDC. Yenti ensema Honorable Collins Dauda enso editu edwa. Bra na woni obi of Asempa FM ekosi sendwuma die so. Now on no etwetwe enkomo on the particular deal bi road minister eno ya agbaza no agbaza okay anyway mfa ncheme mambo din ya mfa ncheme na nano mabusuafo manimu fa ncheme yenti enseni bi yakoba ye to aso edi amawo
2010 ene minye bio se fe mi mra ke badwani am be chairman of the committee.
Do you still stand by the claim say agreement way by Parliament under the NPP, no minority for then one rejected?
Yeah, rejected.
We are sure.
At the committee level, let me tell you, committee team rejected BB.
Yes.
At the committee level, nothing gets rejected and nothing gets accepted. The Muya, the Moko committee, I refer BB to the committee. Committee no koye jumano na even committee no koye dissentia. We have only one report. One report will be submitted to the plenary. Then the report baako and the report mrasebedwam. Na in the report no term of the committee na indicate say that issue we ye can minority for dissentia. then everybody would know. Say, that particular issue with the minority for say, or Mumpaso. But, Amamasa, say the Michele Mono. Yeah, you move say, or the 10% actual agreement in a month. And yes, see, Yambra, Yambra, in 2006, and your car say royalty rate. Yeah, the upper form and it's above form 10%. And I cost so pounds when it's about 6%. And the war at 703 of 2006.
Yes.
And 2010. I said, Corona, so fast, that way they a flat rate. And they had 5% by. And the 2010, 5% now the year. And now, agreement not the buy and also. Agreement now, it to me is free. Minerals and mining acting. And she should be a war agreement, no be it is a book, and Rana agreement give it to me free no so. And you go 10% yes, minister. 10% there. And I the born name my and I'm say Sika 5% the bebano. And it get the 10% beba and you pay. The 10% the beba any minister here at the committee level.
At the committee level, no minority members and more committee is what at the time. Position which was captured in the report. And the work
yes. Now report to be by idea.
Now more for report am a plenary.
Report to be a plenary. Report to be a committee na for report about plenary. We may report to be a and you see almost another majority.
Yes.
Over majority you have the leader as the head of government business. What will take business committee to be a council parliament no program. Your program in fact item no item 35 what you say speaker say Mr. Speaker. Mr. President vary the order. The President 35 about number 1. Speaker Nyasim Biakana because he is in charge of government business. And the Yana Kasepa Emma money. Why the young program farmer order papers and campus be a case about order papers on the Amfa.
But the agreement itself, Nadia, the agreement about parliament, Emma Speaker refer my Mumu committee, and is that the case?
Sign it, yeah.
But you are saying, sir,
otherwise,
that's true. You are saying, sir, committee, no Mumu, my Jumane was a report about plenary, no report be a
plenary, Daddy. Report a plenary.
And you are also saying, sir, at the committee level, no minority member, no position, say, so what can negotiate 10% there? Take steps and amend the law. Man and reflect negotiation.
Your position,
yeah, but and no, and na kakra because if the company are ebabe to form a good year, no, and when these multinational companies they hire the best lawyers in your country, they take the best experts and all of that. So Omua having gone through the process, knowing the law and Ajia to say it was say on mine 10% based on the agreement about money more parliament now. Why should minority members be worried? I didn't know what say a yemo how.
Obi. Medical can say yemla.
Yes.
And I'm running yet a city pretty man. Agreement be so. You can't contract outside the law. It doesn't work like that.
Yes.
An agreement now can't say the source of authority a person to
Minerals and Mining Act, no.
Minerals and Mining Act. That's what I thought on provisions in our agreement to any near Minerals and Mining Act no and yet this why I am from Sonnet.
I was looking for the.
Yes, William, Ubi, the Dika catch and say, 10% yet, where it is covered over. Yes, now, the gatekeepers of the laws of this country. Young country to me, Koya, and my so. It will be difficult for us to do that. And I said, a probably out I bet me a first war, I mean, 10% now. And I gave it to my told him, and you must only try to be a Uruka. But what there's always a way. Long, your crowd, your fast with him as a family. And it's now the 2006 one, yes, signed in 2010. It's in there, says all your South of Hannah and Yasa Morgan. You know something? At 703, a section 25 from Kwa and the car royalties system. 794, a change only section 25 of the Minerals and Mining Act 2006. Okay, one page, one clause. Yes, okay. A matter of the same law, what's a percentage from 5 and put in 10. So, if people say law and the certificate of agency, because we say they don't lose revenue. This at the house, no? Every class and a person and the certificate of agency. One day, you better to the 2 first reading, second reading, consideration, and third reading. Yeah.
Okay. Honorable.
So it wasn't going to take long.
Yeah, now say amended Act, Act 79 saying
794.
794.
Yeah.
That's the amended one, no?
Yeah.
Okay. What I'll do is and that's for the year. The amended one was for the year 2010, I suppose.
2010. Yeah,
2010. Good. And now me say me be a kind share. The wording as far as the royalties no concerned no na etimi aboa yenyina if indeed the let me see
so
obetimi aka ma me anka be me de.
Okay, so section 25 of Act 703 amended.
Sure.
The Minerals and Mining Act 2006 as 703
yes
is amended by the substitution
of section
25 of royalties. A holder of a mining lease,
yes,
restricted mining lease, or a small scale mining lease shall pay royalty in respect of minerals obtained from its mining operations to the Republic of Ghana at the rate of 5% of the total revenue earned from minerals obtained by the holder.
By the holder. Yes. I've gotten it. But Honorable, when you take even what we just read now, nowhere does it say, Utimi negotiate a rate of 10% watomra. Where does it say that?
Yes, a man say 5%.
Yes. Or say shall pay, yeah, I get it. Shall pay royalty in respect of minerals obtained from its mining operations to the Republic
at 5%.
Yes, at the rate of 5% of the total revenue earned from minerals obtained by the holder.
Yes.
I, as far as I'm concerned, respectfully, Minyi says utiminya rate of 10% and a rate of 6%. The untimi enye is to come below 5%. But if you get anything above 5, I don't think that what to know.
Go back to 25 of 703.
Of 703.
Section 25 of 703. No, am I a range?
Absolutely.
Not below 3% and not above 6%. Then in the wisdom of the And what you know, great. So coming from that background, who said
we need a fix.
the rate is a
Yeah, but honorable me pacho wa homa na se twese wotemenka. Hello. Wow. Hello, Honorable Collins Dauda. Enti twum monhwe na yen san frɛ ni bio na yen toa enkomo ne so ekosi san so ni e ha ya sempa 94.7 FM. Enti any Honorable Collins Dauda ena aiding komo trying to get an understanding as to the reasoning na or propounded in the press conference our year no enra. Enti wo hwɛ the amended act na Minerals and Mining Amendment Act 2010 on the payment of royalties no e ka say a holder of a mining lease, restricted mining lease or small scale mining license shall pay royalty in respect of minerals obtained from its mining operations to the Republic at the rate of 5% of the total revenue earned from minerals obtained by the holder. His argument, and say, we a fixed rate, ain't it? So what you negotiate 10% awatomra, and you have to amend the law to reflect agreement when you know, and that is what they members on the minority time MPP are binding lithium agreement about parliament no now omo position at the committee level no so minister and sheno amending mrawe to reflect the agreement na omo timi enya with the mining company na eba to lithium. And that's where we are. Based on this, na mi bebu some subsequent questions. But na homa no aye bibi e wo mi pacho se wutie na wa adwentra ubetimi e de abrayen 0548 443 523 0548 443 523. Honorable me pacho utimi nkasi here. Good. I would want to believe say based on sa amended act we you know. And momo ba mu no mo ye renegotiation ma about 5% na
Debbie. Now you can want 5% and share agreement no
or the saying a shame
Honorable Amakufibua 1% and shame
into oil
or say where you know
yes
to be as prescribed by law. As prescribed by law, if you take agreements a woman is a standard on how far, you take 50% of royalty in the agreement. But I can't as prescribed by law. We just on the basis say medical card in 25 of 703.
Yes.
Now a range.
Sure.
As simple. And to say as prescribed by law. And I'm the act mayor an act in mayor range, you know. Ebia, Minister legislative instrument, I can say. And for this year, I'm taking 6%. That is why in the agreement, you know, you can't as prescribed by law. In the honorable Amakufibu, I didn't hear about say as prescribed by law.
Yeah.
But you must say, and now 10% in a buy, and now 10% in a buy, and a year, Papa Mayen. I'm a coffee boss, the catcher, Abuja upon your casa. The minister, Gamma for Mammy a crown doctor. Nay 5%. And I'm a co negotiate 6%. And your can. Companies will be 10% dear. Minister, 6 steps. Now amend the law, no, Nefabra. Near ready and 5% and quite 10%. Minister, look at Namua or this amended act no ebeba so that the one brand the agreement na yepe
yeah
so but amended idea na on fan amendment na maya it will be difficult for us to even approve agreement here that way because you approve na 5% and na it you do man na bro said your word general they do man name we percent the right and ayenye. It means so yeah, and she shared them for Abba. I very percentage just 5%. I call whatever percentage or pay, meaning percentage or the but you who say, you bet him the acquire no company no, Etiasia. We are also getting benefits. Every mining.
Yeah, but see, on the face of the renegotiated agreement, no, because the prevailing law at the time, and a minister, yes, renegotiation, Act 703 as amended, and also now it can specifically say the rate of 5%. And if the minister says at the prevailing law, then it means 5% now. And
yes.
No, you refer to the range now. Also, bet me crowd negotiated 6%. But I'm saying, say, at the prevailing law, no, 5%.
There be maintained to bet me range. Range in there, they are amending.
Okay.
So that the range, it doesn't exist anymore. Well, it's been amended by Act 794. So as far as we are concerned, range in the new view.
Yes.
What is prevailing now? 5%.
5%. But
and you say, and as a company, no, a person will try to do no. Yen timi no man abro. And yen timi nyamrama, yen say mumbra no so. And the minister, amra for bra. Le increase rate in my end. Fako baby a person will never call for. Na yame kwani approve agreement.
But I would have thought rather say, honorable, respectfully, say on the basis of argument we hear earlier, say amending this provision, no, and the certificate of agency within 1 day, ubetimi aye. You understand? That was your expectation of the previous government. Ubetimi aye. And if before the minister went into this new negotiation, no, Adentina yes amendment answer because once all the parties have signed onto that agreement, a woman in parliament is here, say at the prevailing law, the company can argue, say, when we were signing this agreement, not the prevailing law, 5%. Until later, no nothing amended law now. You create problems for all of us. But the company can say, at the time of signing, no, the prevailing law was 5%. In Wakwa, how do you expect that new law to take retrospective effect?
Emrana was as prescribed by law. And at the time, the law was 5%.
Absolutely.
And the amendment now, it is still as prescribed by law.
Yeah, and you're straightforward.
It is still as prescribed by law.
And you're straightforward, sir, honorable.
But Obi,
yeah,
you not call to them.
Now say I'm rasem niyeka.
Yeah, you not call to them.
By I'm rasem
niyeka.
Yes.
And you them brother to na me na be emrajeji kan. And debate come argument come no I fresh in my mind.
Asempa FM.
What I can and I mean person be big boost for. And I'm saying say I dey buy papa 10% dey discuss here be brey. Into tumika na kwaya amendment na fabra. Never had the amount, send your baby business kakase the amount abain. So you're bonnet.
Yeah, because
I'm a cafe. In fact, and I'm saying your quadros bring out 10%. The minister, the agreement with about pass here, Nedina amendment no debanso.
Yes.
What the amendment in the balance and Sanya, you can be viatran. You persuade the amendment beba, a besweni. Nama yeni ya ye pena obi amumra so na o mama ni nyina so ehun se yenye skakete free litrum
yeah
enu ne yebo ba ye pese o man nya skakese na mu ye pese dimra papa so yenya skakese.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, fidelity to the law there as a parliamentarian, no, it's a good cause and but my worry is before going into the renegotiation, we should have amended the law first. But we now know, say,
the minister.
Yeah, I agree.
What I can say, the minister, minister in 2010. And then you say, be a chairman of the committee.
But the other,
yeah, don't come out with you. When you partner also need this and when I need this, the chair committee of parliament.
Very well. And no, I agree. Those questions we ever forwarded the minister. No, but the other thing is agreement nankasaba on the floor. No, say what ye comment and free minority members need be hot then. And this is the voice of currently Rhodes minister, not minority whip at the time.
No, I'm a member of the committee.
Yeah, I get it. Me can't on the
floor.
On the floor.
I'm foundation way. Say. Ono Kwame
Agboja, yes.
He was a minority chief whip.
Yes.
Opposition chief whip.
Yes.
But no any member of the committee. It be no one tiasie. One tiasie to say the name tiasie no. But obet my play the voice.
Yeah, because on putting some now kind. Wo de yentie me bama etiefu etie me pacho.
Mr. Speaker, there's nothing in our standing order today that will stop us from allowing them to lay. But be assured, you will not be allowed to cajole anybody to lay a lithium agreement for anyone to go and mine in a reserve forest. Even if it will give
time agreement na eba da omanim no. Omo mpene ema ye mo obi kwan ma ne nko mine wo forest reserve. Se be ma o mine 10 trillion kra nya de a ombe pene essentially form and substance. The minority was against this agreement.
You see, say yeah, emrase bebiam de wo honi. Ye de emrano ba. Bibi ebebe bia no. Se ba se ye report no ba. Ni debate principles. And to bonds will be akwa find a constituency ade bia related to mining. No so de abeton. Me no ni agina so at the end of the day no. Let's speak our say. No pencil. You do also one pencil no mapa. And what happens during the debate there? Because we be doing it here. Because it's about the principles. There can money at we should take alam say bebam. Tap the yeah. Say lithium that report on bebano. We must take advantage. I can show be I say when you because of galamsey. And he is right. Related is mining. A cap principles no. And Sakwama Boja Kasa. No, he wasn't speaking to the report.
Yeah, he was speaking
to the report.
Yeah, not to the report, but the whole agreement. No say yeko to lithium ne krano from the Okai. Not just say he was vehemently against it.
Oh yeah, this is a view no. But it wasn't the view of the committee. I guess when you make us say now me a member of that committee.
Yeah, now you're a member.
Then I'm a member. And this is the boss uncle.
Sure. And rounds one hour a press conference. No.
I mean I'm here press conference. It is there. When I would no. Titi baby ne there. Said one man you know. One man you know. Maybe I can make a chance say one with the men fan call. Okay, I do her and transfer.
Honorable, from the Uni Minister Dean Komo, do you think or get the sense 10% na NPP 40 me negotiate you know? Minister we bet me negotiate me the same thing or even more. Unya sa feeling no.
Feeling I may want to say by all means 5% in the EMFA. Name I am first for by any day. Mint me anticipate. Obi.
Yes.
No, okay.
Okay.
Sabi, me a penny.
Yes.
I don't have to anticipate. Yamana may.
Okay.
But it is my wish. So I bet only 10%, but 10% ba will be able to tell you my same. But I'm not the minister.
Very well. Honorable, my nase, BBN ni na tre adwin e besen aba be din komo bio. Why?
So let's tackle it from Asensu Boakye in a comment no ehun. I can say Asensu Boakye ni seats in the Ashanti region no next election will be lose. Unless e bia ono atrase na odwin ho na o yet say Joyce no the safe for say wusu be kwai Asante be kwai omo tena se dwen ho ka say no omo nko bio because no mo aye sovi omo nkasa no mo hu say enkofo ne no mo twa because of toilet bia na nkofo be so onsi ni constituent special onsi mom na ono so se anyo no si toilet say Joyce kan bio then first deputy speaker of parliament Okamubi and was on Kubio because we would go home and Nimbiguase. A Korakito reading to be P. L. constituency or it was Jim Juan or Sindo Minkobio. Minkobio. Me and I'm a kind minkobio. I don't know in the same Ashanti region. Last time me checks be I check akra before elections, about nipa 17 and a number Ashanti regional. They decided not to go again. Now Oseche Mensabunsu eka humbi. You see, I guess they be a mufitin ya we see parliament bio. No. Now do things the parliament go now mukono. Think a 1 year danka they spend billions of cedis or millions of cedis before they can win their seats. Do you know that? Omoko G allowances plus omoketua plus V8 omode be mo no mo atete omo for monthly pay na ade. Enti no ehɔ de papa obi obeka che se parliament nye de bia nipa kroboa se ko ehɔ nye da enka wo MP ommegina wanim anase wo aspirant MP megina wanim nka che se to abama no nkoro mfa wayi o grievances okwa na watwi wadi oto abama ni bi obetwi wadi ofre no kro mfa obeba constituency agi se ayida anase 6 match me boana. Enti that is the fact what you say. But yen hwa ade we owura na ye frɛ no Asensu Boakye, former minister of na oye road minister ewiachi na oye works and housing ena Akufo-Addo ye reshuffle ena obenya road minister. Enti Asensu Boakye de ye ka omo benefit afiri Akufo-Addo mamu pa Asensu Boakye ka ho, and the whole constituency so pa wo Ashanti region ye Bantama anameboa start to be corrected. I learn say is Bantama esun papa. First now we say juso but o makati baby efire juso. It is say we hwe baby honom esun pa de ye Bantama so. Nti we member of parliament na di omoni ma we say wa adwin se bi eye edwuma na we serve mo well because esun pa it is not a small what do you call it a constituency. But Asensu Boakye comment we make kire say ondwen ne manfo ho Bantumafo ye samo ho me come na Thomas mu make sure say Asensu Boakye will be what kicked off from that seat because say wa ba ni so na so otimi nya kokoduro twe koma aban na wo so no otimi twe koma say o constructing road we ma wonyi no no nkoye we ya. It tells you say na aban wo so no a lot of developments were coming on his way, and I say development be na ba so nka wonder why road minister untimi ya kwan e wo wanka say umpatem kona ko hwe Bantama go and check ring roads e wo ho link ko yi dwaben ni sa Master, I don't want to mention. Go and check. I'm making a clear indication. Say this guy, Asensu Boakye, is an obstacle to the development of Ashanti when it comes to constructing of roads. Inti ye kamana Thomasomo, yini ana Bantama for. Mo make sure say Asensu Boakye 2028 ni seat no be ni to sekondwa because onya adwem papa edemamo. Adwem papa se bi ni o menka sanche ba memfa wonsi. Report ni bidin komo edi afa ho mesro so the comment betum na wa like na wa share na afoforo ye bia hwe bidin ane mega yakopon shira papa.